Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Before we start this analysis, I'd like to appreciate those who responded by liking our previous video and those who subscribed to our channel. Thank you so much, because your reaction made our video get shared by YouTube. Please also in this video, just like this video, subscribe to our channel, and thank you so much for giving us an opportunity to grow. I want to take you to a story about Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi has been trending for the better part of last month and the better part of the beginning of this month, and it is all about the beef between Rigathi and Ruto, or the perceived beef between Rigathi and Ruto. So in this analysis, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take you to the flight that Rigathi Gachagua took to Mombasa. Of course, you know about this story about Rigathi boarding a KQ flight, and Rigathi's, the footages that were surfacing were that Rigathi did not even have the security details around him. So many people have reacted to this story. I have seen Didmas Baraza react to it. I have seen Kimani Ichungwah react to it. I have seen so many other politicians allied to William Ruto who have reacted to it. But the reactions that have come from these politicians has been negative. So I want us to explore some of these reactions by these politicians and why they think Rigathi Gachagua was just doing this for public. Mind you, Rigathi has been complaining that his office was denied some of the most crucial benefits that it ought to get. One of the things that Rigathi kept complaining about is the issue of the jet that he was denied. So Rigathi opted to use KQ. You see, there's a common notion that pictures speak louder than words. For Rigathi to go for KQ, especially after William Ruto publicly declared that KQ is very expensive, when he was confronted to address the issue of that UAE bound jet that he used to travel to the USA for the USA state visit. You remember that story? A story that forced William Ruto to talk about 10 million being the worth to hire that jet. So let me take you to this story of Rigathi Gachagua, because it has taken the attention of so many Kenyans. So I will first of all take you to a tweet that Kimani Ichungwah shared. This is what Kimani Ichungwah shared. Neither President Ruto nor the government of Kenya or member of parliament will succumb to blackmail. No amount of sympathy, seeking photos, vernacular stations, campaigns, social media blogging, troops will hand over billions to satisfy anyone's insatiable greed for power and money. So Rigathi was literally being attacked in this tweet by Kimani Ichungwah. Kimani Ichungwah talks about blackmail, talks about bloggers, talks about billions cannot be spent on anybody who has greed for power. So Rigathi is the person who is being referred to here as to being someone who has greed for power and money. I don't know where Kimani Ichungwah got those information from, but that is what Kimani Ichungwah has used to refer to Rigathi Gachagua. On the other side, Didmas Baraza also shared a tweet that is almost similar to what Kimani Ichungwah said or has shared in his X handle. So Didmas Baraza's take was also the same, talking about blackmail. Didmas believes that Rigathi Gachagua is simply blackmailing William Ruto, so that William Ruto can look the other eye and say, oh, my second command is being mistreated, let me award more money. That is something that Didmas Baraza is trying to tell us here. But also, I'd like to take you to a tweet. You know, as usual, there is always other side that will always side with Rigathi Gachagua. So one particular blogger by the name Gabriel Oguda shared something. And this is what Gabriel Oguda shared. Rigathi did not ask for his friends in the Arab world to support him with a plane to fly to Mombasa. Okay? Nani alisema KQ ni expensive. Well, there's also another story that says Gachagua flew to Mombasa to attend the ongoing international scientific conference using KQ. Of course, I could say this is a political stunt What if this is a political stunt? What if this is just done for media? Did Gachagua choose to be tell people to take photos of him? Definitely, Gachagua is a public figure who will always attract the attention of so many people. People will always take photos of Rigathi Gachagua, William Ruto, Kimani Ichungwah, Raila Amolo Odinga, Uhuru Kenyatta, Kalonzo Musyoka, Edwin Sifuna, so many, name them. So the fact that Kimani Ichungwah believes that this is like a political stunt, personally, I don't agree with Kimani Ichungwah. Rigathi did not ask photographers to take photos of him. Of course, people will always follow him, being the second in command. But so, let's shift our attention to this KQ. Why do you think Rigathi Gachagua opted for the KQ? Is this a way of sending a message to William Ruto? Of course, we all know that Rigathi was denied a military jet. That is, I think, almost a month ago. This is something that we know. We also know what followed that occurrence, because Rigathi disappeared from the public scene, disappeared from the state events, and only to surface in a church event and say that he had gone to meditate, I don't know at which mountain, you know. But that's what Rigathi Gachagua said. So is Rigathi Gachagua trying to fight William Ruto indirectly here? Because the issue of KQ, you know, William Ruto talked about KQ being very expensive. And Gabriel Oguda has asked something. Nani alisema KQ ni expensive? So personally, mimi naona kama Gachagua hapa anadunga msumari katika ile politics ya William Ruto. Ni ile case of, pictures don't lie, that actions speak louder than words. Personally, I think hiyo ndio kitu ambayo iko hapa. Gachagua kuna picha niliona mahali Gachagua anaonekana kama amekaa. You see, mimi nishapanda KQ. Nishapanda Jambo Jet. Of course sijapanda hizi ndege kubwa, lakini KQ nishapanda. Sasa katika KQ pale ukikaa, watu ambao wamekaa huko VIP, umekaa tu. Ile picture ambayo Rigathi Gachagua alionekana pale nayo ni kwamba ni mtu ambaye yuko very humble. So the message that Gachagua is sending here, ladies and gentlemen, is that I don't have to fly in those very expensive jets. I mean, I can do without your funding. That is a very, very disturbing message. And this message is coming at a time whereby even Uhuru's office is already complaining about lack of funding from William Ruto's government. So all these things, if you combine them, expose William Ruto as to being someone who is vengeful, be vengeful. But you see, Kimani Ichungwah sees blackmail. Personally, he sees blackmail. I don't know whether that is the case, ladies and gentlemen, but just go below the comment section and you can offer your take regarding what you think about what Kimani Ichungwah said. Blackmail. Is Gachagua trying to blackmail William Ruto? Is that the case? Just go below the comment section and react. So perhaps if you're watching this video, do not subscribe, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. So until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.